Joining me now is the Democratic Congressman from California, Raul Ruiz. He was reelected to the 25th District in Southern California along the U.S.-Mexico border. Congressman, congratulations on your win. Thanks for being with us here on the Hill this evening.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Why are we seeing this shift?
I think we're seeing this shift across the country. And one of the things that we're identifying is that the Trump campaign strategy really targeted low information, low propensity voters through non-traditional ways of communication. And their message was very impactful because it utilized a lot of the strong emotions of hate and fear and anxiety, a lot of disinformation regarding that we have the all-time high.
You think they won because of hate and fear?
Yeah, in terms of the fear of immigrants, the disinformation about that immigrants are have more propensity for crime, when in fact statistics show that not only crime rate has been coming down in our country, but also immigrants are less likely to be to commit a crime. Simply because of their fear of being identified.
So look, there is going to be an autopsy after this race of the Democratic Party, and you're hearing it right now within your party, what your party needs to do going forward. And what I hear from you is a lot of Trump and Trump's rhetoric and not a lot of introspection with the Democratic side. And I wonder what the introspection on the Democratic side is.
Okay. First is looking at what worked for Trump. Then we need to look at what we need to do. And what we need to do is we have to, first of all, listen more closely to the needs, aspirations, and hopes of the American people, primarily working families. We also need to address the Latino community as a persuasion community and not just a target community, so that we can invest in making sure that we're addressing the economic household needs of all communities in our country, and not just come around every 2 years and expect that they're going to vote with the party. And I can tell you this as the immediate past chair of the Congressional Hispanic Caucus. It's something that we've been advocating for the Democratic establishment. But most importantly is to really promote the policies that were going to result in bringing down inflation, increasing wage, protecting a worker's right to organize, bringing down the cost of child care, giving tax credits for parents with children, and making sure that Medicare would help cover the cost of taking care of grandma and grandpa in our homes.
So in your state right now, Gavin Newsom, the current governor, Democrat, is essentially trying to Trump-proof California. And we saw what happened in San Francisco with London Breed. And Congressman, in the center part of your state there, in San Francisco, and the scene there, and the microscope that's put on San Francisco, what's been happening to that area, especially what's been happening to the downtown part of that area. Is London Breed a cautionary tale, and should Gavin Newsom and Democrats in your state be paying more attention to what happened in that race?
Absolutely, without a doubt. We have to pay attention to what happened in that race. We have to pay attention to what happened in different counties where Trump got a lot more votes than he did in 2020. And we have to start paying attention to pay more attention to working families who are struggling right now. Look, I think that there was a referendum across the world after the pandemic. And we know that the pandemic was a significant factor in inflation, because we know other countries also are struggling with inflation. And the party at power had a very difficult time defending their positions anywhere, including here in the United States, because of that.
It was the question I was asking. How does the incumbent win when 78% of the country says that prices are higher than their wages, and 79% says you're on the wrong track? And there's a lot of questions about what Kamala Harris did and didn't do to address that. Congressman, I got to leave it there. Raul Ruiz in California. Thanks for being with us tonight here on the Hill. Appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.